There are four lovely ladies who are taking Russia in a whole new direction that I'd like to highlight here today. As we know, because of Russia's politics, they weren't given access to a lot of the brand name and top designers way back in the day, but in the late 80s, early 90s, a lot of the fashion trends open up there. And I think a lot of these women actually found these images in magazines, went to their tailor, had suits and dresses custom made for them, and then eventually became designers themselves. So part of this ilk, out of that ilk, came some the first two of these ladies are former Bolshoi ballerina dancers. The first one we have is Maria Bogdanovich, featured here in a lovely black and white gown. You know, a lovely pattern here. Not quite sure about the headpiece there. It feels a little bit Betty Rubble to me, but I think, you know, we see some classicism here, a throwback to the 50s, but with a modern twist. I think it's really elegant, and you know, like I said, she's classically trained and has a beautiful line there with that ballerina body. Next up, we have Miss Olya Thompson, and this to me is really interesting. It's a mix of Frida Kahlo with, you know, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. We see you know, the homage to the 50s again, but there's something about this piece for me that feels inherently modern. It has a clear point of view, you know, and this again is the designer in the gown herself, also a former ballerina, and she has moved in and out of Russia as well. I don't believe she's currently living there. Next we have Natalia Alaverdian, who has, you know, born in Russia, spent a lot of time in Belgium, very jet set, very European. Again, just this homage to, you know, classic 60s, 70s, but with a modern take. I love the white beads. This has an homage to a stewardess gown, stewardess outfit from the old days of yore. But I think it also looks very chic and very modern, and I think she can wear that throughout any era. And finally, we have Polina Kitsenko rocking some leather here, asymmetrical haircut, obviously with some patterns. You know, Polina is quoted in W saying, you know, it was easy to spot a Russian woman on the streets of Paris. She was blonde with sharp stilettos, and her clothes were all tight and super short. Now, Russian women are looking at what's happening worldwide to determine how they shop and how they dress. You're watching Tailor Made with Brian Rodda on emPOWERMe.tv. Be sure to watch us on YouTube and Daily Motion, and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.